And this is my book, Bartitsu, The Walking Stick Method of Self-Defense. And this method of self-defense with the walking stick was, of course, most famously practiced by that intrepid detective Sherlock Holmes. And if we have a look inside the book, which is available on Amazon, by the way, it was invented by this gentleman called Pierre Vinney, who was a Frenchman. And he came over to London and taught his own system of walking stick self-defense at the Bartitsu Club, which was created at the turn of the century by William Barton Wright in about 1998. And he taught boxing, savate to the ladies and gentlemen of London. And perhaps most famously, they taught walking stick defense that had been created by Pierre Vinney. Here's the whole system written down. We've got the stick, the grip, the exercises, the guards, the cuts, the footwork, everything there. And if we go through, we can see the connection actually with Sherlock Holmes was, this is what Arthur Conan Doyle wrote in The Final Problem. Any attempt at recovering the bodies was absolutely hopeless. And there, deep down in that dreadful cauldron of swirling waters and seething foam, will lie for all time the most dangerous criminal and the foremost champion of the law of their generation. And that was written in The Final Problem, but it wasn't the final problem, because some years later he resurrected Sherlock Holmes for further adventures, and he explained his survival on the Reichenbach Falls to his knowledge of Bartitsu, as he wrote it. Actually meant Bartitsu, he slightly misspelt it. So that's the connection with Sherlock Holmes, the master of Bartitsu. And in my book, I go through all the different bits. We've got the stick that tells you what sort of stick, what sort of handle, what sort of grip. There you go, it's called the hammer grip. That's how you hold the cane. There are various exercises to warm up your wrist, and we've got some guards. That's the front guard, which protects your head and means you can launch swings with the cane very, very quickly. And that's the side view of the front guard. And these are some of the exercises you learn, called moulinaise. And I'll just take you through a few of the guards then, seeing as we're on that. There you go. So that's Pierre Vinney doing a rear guard, and that's actually in the Bartitsu Club in London at the turn of the century. That's also Pierre Vinney. And that's me demonstrating the rear guard, and that's Pierre Vinney demonstrating it. And that's called the cross guard, which keeps your head covered. And that's how you protect the sides of your body. If someone swings a stick at you, you either do the flank guard or the body guard. And everything else is in there. Lots of techniques, 150 pages. In fact, we'll go through a little bit more of the book later on, but for the moment, that's it. Bartitsu, the walking stick method of self-defense, available on Amazon.